of course, the reasons why we're seeing this huge Black-led racial justice uprising, this movement for Black lives, is because of the treatment and mistreatment and abuse and murder of Black people. That's the most important reason that we need to understand this is happening. And I think there would have been responses to these series of killings with or without a pandemic. What I was getting at, I think, in that Guardian piece was a question that a lot of people have been asking around why so many white people and non-Black people are joining a movement that they had been spectators to, frankly, in previous uprisings, and trying to tease that out and understand that. And I'm not sure I do totally understand it, but I do think that there is something around a kind of a softening that the pandemic created. Even just a slowing down that is happening because our economy has been forced to slow down. And I think there is something in just the speed of capitalism that prevents solidarity. And that prevents, that acts to sever or blind us to the reality of interconnection and interdependence. And COVID, even though we are not all impacted by it equally by any means, and yes, every disaster does discriminate and heighten pre-existing inequalities, it isn't a great equalizer, it isn't a great leveler. I think we understand this. It is true that an invisible virus that is highly communicable through breath and touch forces us to confront the reality that we are in a biological web. And that is that manifested in an appreciation for workers who are systematically devalued in our economy, for people who are systematically discarded and devalued. So we're having to think about people in meat processing plants, and we're having to think about people in Amazon warehouses. And these are overwhelmingly people of color, overwhelmingly Black and brown people. These are the people who are caring for our loved ones in their last dying moments. And so I do feel like maybe those interdependencies made visible, right, created a richer context for solidarity in these uprisings, perhaps.